Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. Welcome to day 1044. Roughly 90 House Republicans plan to support the vote to expel George Santos from Congress, following the release of a House Ethics Committee report that found substantial evidence that he knowingly filed false campaign finance statements and used campaign funds to pay for personal expenses, including rent, trips, luxury items, cosmetic treatments like Botox, and a subscription to the adult content website OnlyFans. Speaker Mike Johnson, meanwhile, said he has real reservations about the motion to expel Santos, and Santos has repeatedly vowed not to resign, reiterating his belief that the bipartisan ethics report was littered with hyperbole and littered with biased opinions. A vote is expected as soon as Thursday. Meanwhile, a grand jury indicted 2 Republican county supervisors in Arizona for delaying the certification of the 2022 election results. The state attorney general charged Tom Crosby and Peggy Judd with 2 felonies for conspiring to delay the certification of election results and interfering with the Secretary of State's statewide canvass. Both are Class 5 felonies, and each crime carries a maximum punishment of 2.5 years in prison and a $150,000 fine. The Arizona Attorney General said the repeated attempts to undermine our democracy are unacceptable. I took an oath to uphold the rule of law, and my office will continue to enforce Arizona's election laws and support our election officials as they carry out the duties and responsibilities of their offices. Moving on, Trump doubled down on his calls to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act if he's elected president again. Without offering any details about what his alternative healthcare plan might be, Trump promised much better healthcare than Obamacare for the American people, adding Obamacare sucks. Republicans in Congress, however, have abandoned their plans to repeal the ACA since failing to do so in 2017. Trump's comments have also caught lawmakers off guard because there is no consensus within the Republican Party on how to replace the ACA. Meanwhile, Joe Biden criticized Lauren Boebert in her own district as one of the leaders of this extreme MAGA movement. Following a tour of a wind tower manufacturer in Pueblo, Colorado, Biden mocked Boebert for voting against the Inflation Reduction Act, saying she, along with every single Republican colleague, voted against the law that made these investments and jobs possible. And that's not hyperbole, that's a fact. Boebert has repeatedly claimed that the Inflation Reduction Act is dangerous for America and that Biden's climate policies are a massive failure. The company, CS Wind, however, is currently undergoing a $200 million expansion and is expected to create 850 jobs by 2026, with help from the tax benefits in Biden's Inflation Reduction Law. The factory is the largest of its kind in the world. And finally, a co-founder of Students for Trump was arrested and charged with assault. Ryan Fournier is accused of grabbing his girlfriend's arm and striking her in the forehead with a firearm. He faces 2 misdemeanor charges, including assault with a deadly weapon. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.